welcome back to the class 9 work and energy chapter. In the previous video we studied about the kinetic energy, its derivation, and we are going to continue with the numericals of the kinetic energy. A question is, a bullet of mass 8 grams is fired with a velocity of 80 meters per second. Calculate its kinetic energy. So, a bullet is fired from a gun which has a mass of 8 grams only, but its velocity is 80 meters per second. That's quite a lot. Okay, so the question asked is, find the kinetic energy of the bullet. So we know the formula for kinetic energy is kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. We have been given the mass, we have been given the velocity. You just need to substitute the values. But the only thing to keep in mind is that the mass of the bullet is given in grams. It is not in kilograms. So you will have to convert the mass from grams to kilograms. And that means dividing it by 1000. If you are converting from kilograms to grams, it is multiplying with 1000. But if you are going from grams to kilograms, it is divided by 1000. So simple, half mass is 8 grams, so 8 upon 1000 into velocity. Now velocity is already in meters per second, so you just need to substitute 80 and it is square of 80. So multiply 80 into 80. Okay? Simple, 2 4s 8, okay, 8 is 64, so what we have remaining is 1 into 4 is 4, 8 into 64 and upon we have 10 remaining. Simply multiply this, that is 4 4 16, 4 6 is 24, 25 upon 10, that will give you 25.6 joules. I hope it is clear to you, students. Simple, very simple. Just place the value of the quantities given, that is mass 8 grams, dividing it by 1000, that is converting it into kilograms, and substituting the value of velocity, that is 80 into 80. Solving this, 2 4s 8, 4 as it is, 8 into 8 64, because we have zeros, so we can cancel them. 1 of the 0 remaining, so we keep it as 10. Simple multiplication, and finally we get the answer 25.6. I'll give you a moment to check the numerical, write it in the notebook. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, students, so the question is, if a body of mass 5 kg is moving with a velocity of 10 meters per second and an acceleration of 20 meters per second square, find its kinetic energy after 10 seconds. So the object is not moving with constant velocity. It is having acceleration. That means its velocity is going to increase. If its velocity is increasing, then you need to find its final velocity. The question has been given that find its kinetic energy after 10 seconds. So after 10 seconds, its velocity is not going to be 10 meters per second because its velocity is increasing. So if the velocity is increasing, then after 10 seconds, it is not going to be 10 meters per second. It is going to be something else. And because it is going to be something else, you need to find the final velocity. And for that, we have the formula that v is equal to u plus 80. In this case, the initial velocity is 10 meters per second. So you substitute u as 10. Acceleration is given as 20. And what will be its final velocity after 10 seconds? So the time has been given as 10 seconds. So you write 10 over here. Okay? Simply solving this, you get 10 plus 20 into 10 is 200, and so you get 200 10 meters per second. So after 10 seconds, its velocity is going to be 210 meters per second and not just 10 meters per second. So you cannot find the kinetic energy directly if the object is in acceleration. It is not moving constant velocity. Okay, so now that you have the final velocity after 10 seconds, so you can find the kinetic energy after 10 seconds using this new velocity. Okay, so the formula is kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. Okay, substituting the values, mass is given as 5 kg. Simply multiply 5. It is already in kilograms, unlike before. So you don't need to convert it. It is already in kilograms. Next is velocity. It is 210 square. That means I can write 210 into 210. Now if you do this multiplication, you get half into 5, 210 into 210, it is 441. 21 square is 441. But you have two zeros as well. So you write two zeros over here. Okay? Now you can either cut this or you can directly multiply 5 with it. It's your choice. Okay? So I am cutting it, so it becomes 2 2's 4. Again, 2 2's 4. 1. It is not going to cut, so I write 0. And 2 5's 10 and 0. So now I get 5 into 1 into 5 is 5. 5 into 2 2 0 5 0. Multiplication of this, I get 5 into 0 is 0, 5 5 25, 5 0 0 plus 2, 5 to 10, 1 carry forward, 5 to 10, 11, 1 1 0 2 5 0 joules. So this is the kinetic energy of the object after 10 seconds. I hope it is clear to you, students. I'll give you a second to write the answer. Okay? Okay, let's move forward. Okay, students. So the question is, what is the work to be done to increase the velocity of a van from 10 meters per second to 20 meters per second if its mass is 2000 kilograms? Now over here we know that if the object's mass is given and velocity is given, you can find the kinetic energy. But over here the question is a little bit different. It is asked, what will be the work done? Okay, so right now the van is moving with 10 meters per second, that is its initial velocity. So it is going to already have certain kinetic energy, and when it is moving with 20 meters per second, it is also going to have that much kinetic energy. But for that, in order to raise that energy, you need to apply some work on it. You need to do some work. So its velocity will increase. And work done is equal to energy consumed or energy transferred. We studied that in the very first day, that is work done is equal to energy consumed or energy transferred. So if I am doing some work on the van to increase its velocity, that means if only the work is done, then only the energy will change. Otherwise it is going to stay as 10 meters per second and its energy is not going to change. But in order to change the energy, either to increase or decrease, I have to do certain amount of work. So if I find the final kinetic energy and the initial kinetic energy and just find the difference in between, I will find out how much energy has been applied or how much energy has changed. So if, let's say for example, if it is 10 joules and it is transferred into 20 joules, what is the difference? The difference is 10 joules. So before the energy was 10 joules, now it is 20 joules. How did it change? So because I applied a slap on it, I gave a push, so its energy changed from 10 to 20. but for that I have to use my energy, or I had to do my work done on that object to change its energy from 10 joules to 20 joules. So what was the energy that I applied? I applied the energy of 10 joules. So 10 joules plus 10 joules becomes 20 joules. So if I apply the energy on the already moving object, then both the energies will get combined and get stored in that object, and the object will move with more energy because I transferred my energy into that object, so its energy changed, and whatever amount of energy that I transferred, that much amount of energy will be added. So if I subtract that much energy, I will come to know how much energy I applied. So the same thing is happening over here. Some amount of work was done, some amount of energy was applied, and that is why its energy changed from this to this. So if I find the difference of the two, I will get to know how much energy or how much work was done on it. Okay, so all you need to do is find final kinetic energy and find initial kinetic energy, subtract the two, find the difference, and you will come to know how much work was done on it. And if that much amount of work is done, then that much amount of energy is transferred, and that is why its energy moved from 10 meters per second to 20 meters per second. That is the velocity. Okay, and according to that, the kinetic energy is changing. So first we find kinetic energy 1, that is initial kinetic energy, or I can write I. Okay, simple, same, half mv square. Half mass of the van is 2000 and velocity is 10. So I am writing 10 into 10, 10 square. Okay, 2, 1, so it becomes 1000, and it becomes 1000 into 100 because 10 into 10 is 100. So what do I get? I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 1 lakh joules. So the initial kinetic energy of the van is 1 lakh joules, or in order to simplify, like I said, I can divide it by 1000. Okay, 3 zeros get cancelled and I can write 100 kilojoules. So I just converted joules into kilojoules to make our answer simple. Okay, now keep in mind you can also keep 1 lakh joules as it is. Okay, or if you want, you can keep it as 100 kilojoules. The answer is not going to change. It's going to remain as it is. Moving on, we now find the final kinetic energy. Kinetic energy final. Once again, half mv square. Now I have half. Mass is not going to change. Van is the same. So it is 2000 and velocity is 20. So 20 square, or I can write 20 into 20. Same. Okay. Over here 1000. So now I have 2 into 2 is 4, 2 zeros and 3 zeros over here, 1, 2 and 3. So now the energy is 4 lakh joules, or I can write 400 kilojoules. Okay, so energy changed from 100 joules to 400 joules. So how much energy was added? The energy added was final kinetic energy or work done. I can write work done can be written as kinetic energy final minus kinetic energy initial. Okay, and kinetic energy final is 400 kilojoules minus 100 kilojoules. So I get the answer as 300 kilojoules. So I did the work done of 300 kilojoules. So from that 300 joules was added to the 100 kilojoules of the original energy of the van. And from that 100 plus 300 became 400 kilojoules. So 300 kilojoules of work was done on the van, and that much amount of energy was added in the van so as to become its final kinetic energy as 400 kilojoules. I hope it is clear to you, students. We will talk about more numericals and the new topic in the next video. Till then, have a nice day.